In the park, it's 8:10.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
The view from Airial Al's place.
Yeah, let's see what he got up to on the weekend and the view from his place this morning. Airial Al. Hello, good morning.
Wammo, how are you?
I'm well,
I tell you what, I'm looking at a magnificent view this morning. Top of where am I? Top of Scarborough Hill, looking out, there's just this massive, it must be at least a 6-foot swell rolling into Taylors and Scarborough, etc. It's like probably the biggest swell of the year, I reckon, Wammo.
God, yeah, it's not remnants of the tsunami.
Yeah, we had the tsunami last year, and now we've got a wicked swell, so we're just pushing the kids out the door, and guess where I'm off to?
Straight out there for a surf, Airial.
Mate,
I wouldn't expect anything else.
Bring it on, but it is quite big, Wammo, but that's okay. You know, the good thing about surfing is, like, when you fall off, you only fall into water.
That's right.
You know, it's
soft.
It's not like those other extreme sports that are pumping out there. Great weekend. Where was I? Actually, I spent last week in Kaikoura, so I was up there hanging out, and then beautiful weather. It was like summer was just kicking in again. I think it's probably what you North Islanders have been getting. Everyone's been telling me that you've been having a superb summer up there.
Absolutely beautiful. Almost like drought conditions, really, in most places. Auckland seems to be in a drought at the moment.
That's not good. Actually, I've been watering the lawn over the weekend. It's looking a little bit dry, but getting in there. But no, it's all well and good. But it's sort of, but we've locked over into it's March. We've got into, isn't it? Not April yet.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the calendar. Yes, the 8th of March.
Yeah, so I've been focusing a wee bit over that. The next 3 months, I reckon, is pretty important for the rest of the year. Wammo.
Why is that?
Well, basically, you get to the end of summer. You start getting to the end of the summer. I did actually see a leaf turning yellow the other day as well. So letting you know, autumn is on the way.
You need to get out your green paintbrush. Sort that out.
I'm writing myself a 90-day contract.
Yeah?
Yeah, basically I've broken down the next 30, 60 and 90 days, and I've pretty much written a list of everything I want to get done, because it's that time in between seasons. It's that time where everyone sits there and goes, summer's over, winter, it's going to be cold. But I thought, hell, you know what? I'm going to powerhouse the next 90 days, and in doing so, I reckon I'm going to get a whole lot of shit done. And then when it comes around to winter time, everything will be done and everything will be honkety dory.
So what does this contract look like? Is it like a wee letter to yourself?
No, it's got 2 columns. One column. Well, the first thing is you write this huge list of everything that, those jobs that you want to get done and you haven't got done for the last 6 months or even a year or even 2 years. And then you write out that whole list, and then you just file them into the 30, 60 or 90-day column as far as where you're going to do them next month, this month, on priorities and all that sort of bits and pieces as well. But as well as doing that, I did that on a work level, because I do occasionally work every now and then, and then also I did it on a personal level, and I came up with a couple of good ones on a personal level. What I'm going to do the next few days, I'm going to get my HT license and get my gun license and get barreled in Tonga.
Get barreled in Tonga?
Yeah. And I thought, well, that's a good thing to do on that level, and so it's quite invigorating. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, right, time to get on with the job, and nailing it out, and it's sort of, I've got a good focus for the next few months.
Hang on, so are all those things mutually exclusive? Your HT license, your gun license, and getting barreled in Tonga?
They are. But you don't want to get to do them all in 1 month, do you? But imagine what you could do with all 3.
Yeah. What are you planning on doing with your gun license? I'm worried.
No, gun licenses are quite handy. You can go out, because I do quite a bit of shooting every now and then. But I did have my gun license once, Wammo. But then when they changed it from a piece of paper into an official form, I didn't go back and get it. So officially, I don't have one. But I've been operating them for years, so I thought I better make that official. And the old HT license, well, that's always handy to have when it comes to driving buses and trucks and big things around the place. And just ticking, that's one of those things that I've been meaning to do for years, Wammo, but I haven't got around to it.
With an HT license, you could probably drive one of those Bigfoot things?
Oh, mate, I could drive anything. You could come down here, we could go off and hire some massive big Kenworth truck and go touring around the South Island.
Oh, count me on board.
How much fun was that? And, I was reading in the rule book the other day that basically if you're towing over 2 tons, you officially need like an HT license.
Yeah.
even on your car. And I actually didn't know that because I tow the boat around all the time, and the combined weight of my truck and my boat, that's definitely over 2 tonnes. So I'm actually operating illegally, Wammo.
Would a police officer know those rules? You know, if they pulled you over, would they book you for that?
Oh, hell yeah, mate. They'll book you for anything. They're in the business of making money, mate. They've got to make money so they can fight crime.
This is true.
So they'll just book you out left, right, and centre. So
well, that's pretty exciting. Well, now, what if you don't achieve this stuff? Do you divorce yourself? You know, your broken contract,
mate. There's in this situation, you cannot let yourself down, Wammo.
The failure is not an option.
Yeah, failure is not an option, Wammo. What about you, Wams? If you had to, I know I've got you on the spot here, but
totally on the spot, bro.
Yeah, well, if there was one thing over the next 3 months. Tell me one thing. Oh, well, you've got a wee cake in the oven anyway, Wammo. How's that going
I do?
on?
A cake in the oven?
Yeah, well...
Do tell. I've got no idea.
Well, no, you've got a wee project you're working on.
Yeah, I'm working on things.
Yeah, how's that all going on?
Well, it's progressing, shall we say.
Okay, because we did tell each other we were going to do little updates every now and then, so, you know, perhaps you could come up with something. You come up with something on a personal level and a business level that you're going to achieve over the next 90 days, and that's a good start for you anyway for the week.
Put it on the fridge.
Yeah, put it on the fridge.
Where is your contract?
My contract, it's currently going to get written. I'm going to put it on my wall, so I have to look at it every day.
As soon as you wake up, or is it in the office?
No, it's sort of. No, I'm going to set this little room up in the office, and I've actually pulled all my staff in on it as well.
What, like a dream room?
Yes, a bit of you know, getting a wee bit organised on a couple of fronts, because sometimes you got to do that stuff.
Well, you got to take your personnel with you.
Yeah, a bit of team building, Wammo. Bit of motivational work.
Yeah, that's all good.
It's all well and good. And how was your weekend? What did you get up to?
Great. I did manage to sit down and watch my first game of cricket, I think, for a couple of years. No, I didn't go to the game, but I was watching it on the telly, and exciting stuff.
Oh, was it exciting?
Very exciting.
Did you watch that game last week between New Zealand and Australia, where there was almost like fisticuffs on the pitch?
Saw that. I like the drama. I like the tension.
Mate, it almost was like cricket was getting exciting.
Yeah.
It was all good, and I tell you what, I did actually, for the first time in my life, watch soccer yesterday.
Oh, that's that Phoenix game?
Yes.
What did you make of it?
Well, I thought yes, the Phoenix the Phoenix were quite good. I did like the crowd participation. When anyone kicks the ball, they all stand up and go mad. And I did actually think the Phoenix should have actually scored cleaned up before they went into extra time, because, mate, extra time for an extra half an hour, mate, that's dinner time. There's heaps of things to be going on around there, so I thought that was a wee bit over.
You've got to get on with your contract.
Yeah, I had to get on with my contract, so job's on there, mate. But I thought, yeah, good on it. I actually could watch another game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all in that, and but apart from that, mate, you and of course the Super 14 in the weekend.
Not interested.
Come on, I know you're not interested, but this is the conversation we have every time. Canterbury just destroyed your team, the Blues, up there.
My team?
Yeah.
Whatever's.
Yeah, whatever. Get over it.
Thanks very much, Airial.
I love your work, Wams. Hey, on with the week, and remember, you don't have to be serious all the time.
No.
No, sometimes.
Settle down.
You can get a wee bit loose.
Here we go.
Loose as a goose.
Here we go.
Okay, you can get what guys out.
See you, mate.
Love you all.